Why, hello there, and welcome back to quite possibly the dumbest thing you're going to watch all day, folks. Yes, welcome back to part 2 of what it's like living as a retired Canadian expat here in the land of smiles, making YouTube videos and sharing my life and everything that I've learned with you guys through these videos that I'm not sure if people get anything out of them or not. It's really hard to tell, but I'm trying a different format with this one. I didn't want the video to be too long, so this is part 2. Hopefully you did see part 1. If you're one of these guys that has absolutely nothing going on in their lives and are willing to sit through about 35 minutes of me rambling on, I will release this in a full-length video. But guys, here's part 2. I'm just going to jump right in. No crazy intro. Let's go. And again, that being said, what advice would I give someone who wants to do what I'm doing? And typically this comes down to people sending me this message, and I get it all of the time. Oh, I love your life. I can't believe the life that you live. Can you please tell me how to do what you're doing? Because I'd love to be able to travel and blah. This is going to be the most boring, dull answer that you can possibly think of, okay? I would love to say to you, hey man, just do it, just embrace it, just jump right in. But I can't say that. I really can't, guys. Listen, I planned for this for years and years and years, and I sacrificed so much. You know, a lot of people think that, you know, I don't know if people think that I won the lotto or that I killed it in crypto. I certainly did not. Again, I've said 1,000 times that I don't even understand crypto, don't have a coin, wouldn't even know how to buy a Bitcoin or anything in crypto. So I sacrificed and sacrificed to put myself on a budget. I worked my ass off, okay? I'm going to do a video about how you can do what I've done, explain to you how I did it, and give what I think is really sound financial advice. Not this crap that they're spewing on TikTok, these guys that are trying to sell you a course or anything. I'm just going to tell you everything that I did and how I did it. But the problem is nobody, with the exception of one or two very few disciplined people, will do what I have done. That's just the truth. As soon as I get telling people, oh, this is what I did, they're like, oh, okay, I thought like there was something I could do right now that would get me to where you are. And no, there's not. Short of winning the lotto, there's nothing that you're going to be doing short term that's going to get you to the point that I am in life. Again, I sacrificed and sacrificed and sacrificed and busted my ass to be able to do what I'm doing. There's no quick get rich. That's not going to happen. If you want to come and try and be an influencer, be a YouTuber and stuff, by all means, man, do it. You don't have to have crazy equipment. A lot of guys are like, oh, you know, I'd love to do a YouTube channel, but I don't have this. I don't have cameras. I don't have that. You got a phone. Your phone most likely has a camera on it. Almost everyone does. That's all you need to start a YouTube channel. You can come here, become a YouTuber. I will tell you this much, it's really, really hard. As I stated just a few minutes ago, between the hate and everything else, the hours that we put in. You know, I'm going to say this about influencers, okay? A lot of people are like, oh, influencers, you know, they don't do nothing, get a real job. Blah, blah. Doing this is a full-time job, okay? Between the travel, the filming, the editing, the production, the content creation, you would not believe how many jobs we actually do. I had to learn how to edit. When I first started my YouTube channel, this is a true story. I didn't have a clue how to get a video file off of my phone, my camera, onto my laptop. I never did it in my life. I had no idea how to edit. I knew nothing about uploading it. I couldn't even upload a video. I didn't even know how to open a file on a computer desktop. So I've had to learn all these things. So people that go on about how influencers, they don't have real jobs, stuff, you wouldn't believe how much work we put into this. Like I said, I did one video, spent 14 hours on that video, working nonstop on 14 hours for a 12 or 13 minute video. Anyways, yeah, like the only advice I can give people is be financially responsible, work as hard as you can, save as much money as you can, and listen to professionals. Get some professional advice for your finances and start putting money towards a retirement, because there's no get rich, okay? Yes, I fully understand that there's some people that just get lucky, but not the majority of us. You got to work for it. So the only advice I can give you is work as hard as you can, save as much as you can, and follow your dreams, and don't let anybody tell you that dreams don't come true, because look at me. I'm living my absolute dream. I get paid to travel the world and make these dumbass videos. Can you believe that? And I'm just a basic guy. I mean, I'm so basic it's not funny, but I'm living my dream, and you can too. But it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of work, a lot of determination, and tons of sacrifice. You would not believe how many people have asked me this one. Have I had sex with a ladyboy? No, I haven't had sex with a ladyboy. I swear to you, I have not had sex with a ladyboy, okay? Also, a lot of people want to know this one. Do I ever, get confused and make the mistake and start looking at a girl and find out? Everybody who's been to Thailand has made this mistake. My favorite story is this. I was on the phone talking to a friend of mine back in Canada at this little tiny restaurant. This was about 2 or 3 years ago. And this girl is sitting like down from me. I'm up at this bar thing, and she's down at this table, and she's in this little tiny dressing, and just, oh my God. I'm telling my buddy on the phone, I'm like, man, you should see this girl. And the way she was sitting, it was just like, damn. Anyways, after about 20 minutes of admiring her, she turns around and she's even more beautiful than. She says to me, would you mind taking my picture so that I can send it to my boyfriend? And when she started talking, I realized that, yeah, this is not a girl. And I'm going to tell you something. I took her picture so that she could send the picture to her boyfriend, and she let me keep the picture, and I sent it to a bunch of my buddies, and I'm like, man, look at it. And everyone was like, holy smokes. Yeah. So have I made the mistake? Every single guy that's come to Thailand and has been checking out the local lovely ladies has made that mistake. And if you come, you're going to make it too. Doesn't make you, just makes you a normal guy checking out the talent here in Thailand. Not only have I mentioned 813 times that I am a Canadian, I've also said at least 1,000 times, no, I am not a doctor. The doctor came from, again, I made a video back during the lockdowns about a guy that called me wanting to see a house, and he didn't have a job, he had no credit, never had a job in his life, but wanted to see a house just in case he ever decided to buy one. And I made a video about, this is kind of stupid and not the brightest thing in the world to be doing during the lockdowns, blah, 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 blah. And explain to people, listen, if you're going to be buying a house, you should probably, have a job first. And then, Anyways, the real estate board lost their minds over it. I argued with the real estate board for a while, and I finally said, you know what? I'll take the video down, but you're not going to like my next video. So I went on and I did a video as Dr. Mark Sabian. I started it out, why, hello there, and welcome to, Anyways, I made fun of the real estate agents who at the time were on Facebook, who all of a sudden went from being realtors to infectious disease specialists and all of this stuff, and they're going on about, and I made a joke about them, and it went viral. I then made a joke about something that as I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to go there, but there was something that was said that was really, really funny, and I made a joke about it, which went viral again, and people just started asking me to continuously do these videos as Dr. Mark Sabian. So it's a persona that just grew from there. So when I came to Thailand, I rolled into it. Also, along with the doctor persona is the hat and the sunglasses. A lot of people ask, why do I wear the sunglasses all of the time, even when I'm inside filming? And it's because it's become a persona. Not only that, to be honest with you guys, when I was younger, I burnt my eyes bad with a welding flash. complete total idiot. I was at a mechanic's place talking to him, and he's fixing my car and he's welding, and just again, I'm an absolute idiot. I looked at the damn thing and I burnt my eyes, and it has affected my eyes to the point that the sun does hurt my eyes. So I have to have really good sunglasses. I know I've joked in the past about buying fake Ray-Bans, etc., etc. Nope, can't wear them. Got to wear really good, high quality glasses. Also, the hat. I like the hats, like the way I look in a hat because, well, I'm bald and there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not going to get a hair transplant. I think that would be just not for me. Fully understand why guys would do it, but my hair is so bad and just pathetic that I don't even think a hair transplant would help me. I could possibly get one of those wigs and glue it to the top of my head, shave the sides of my head so I look like Tommy Shelby from Peaky Blinders, but everybody's going to know that it's a hair piece because y'all know that I'm bald. So that's why I wear the hat and the sunglasses. Also, I wear the glasses because when I'm looking at the camera, I can't figure out where to put my eyes. If I look at the little camera lens, I'm looking over there instead of engaging you directly. So I find that very confusing. And if I'm watching a video and someone is looking this way and not this way, I lose interest like that. So, not a doctor. I wear the hat and the sunglasses for actually obvious reasons. It's a persona. It's not because I'm some douchebag who thinks he's cool wearing sunglasses. I look good in them though. Am I really living my best life as a hobo in Thailand? I get this comment all the time, and people question my lifestyle as to whether or not I'm really enjoying myself. Can you possibly have fun living in Thailand on a budget? And I can tell you this much, guys, without a doubt. The 18 months that I did my social media experiment where I lived on $1,000 a month or less. What's the funnest 18 months I've had in my life? I had so much fun. It was crazy because it forced me to go and do things that were out of my comfort zone, were, challenged me to find ways to just have fun. And I'm going to tell you something. It was amazing. I enjoyed it so much that, yes, I have changed my budget a little bit because now that, things have changed around the world and we're allowed to travel freely and we don't have all those restrictions, I have been traveling a lot more to different countries and seeing different things, and I have upped my budget a bit, but not by much. I'm up to like $1,500 US a month now, and I honestly don't know how I personally could spend any more money and get a more positive return on my investment. I fully understand that there's lots of guys that come here, they want to spend, 5, 6, 7, 10,000 US dollars a month, and that's cool. I fully understand it. Look, if I was in my 20s or my 30s and I was into the party scene, I was into the bar scene, I loved going to the clubs, yeah, I would be spending a lot more money. I'm an old guy. I'm looking to slow down and enjoy my life. And, for me, fun is going on a motorcycle adventure to a far off temple. It's not going to the hottest nightclub in Bangkok and spending $30 for a beer. I mean, I could go to Las Vegas and do that. No interest in it. It's not going down to Bangla Road to a go-go bar and, watching some kid strip. It's just not for me. I've had people come and take me, subscribers that are like, oh, Doc, I got to take you out, let's go party, and I have fun for the first hour or so, and then after that, it's like, man, when they want to go to the craziness of oh, man, I'll go, but then after a little bit, I'll excuse myself. I'll be like, listen, man, you have fun, enjoy yourself. It was a pleasure. If you want, let's get together tomorrow at the beach and have a beer, but yeah, it's just not my scene. My condo, again, I love my condo. I have stopped showing where I live because obviously I have people show up at the bars that I go to try and kill me. I don't want people showing up at my condos anymore, which has happened in the past. I've had guys show up that want to party. They bring a bag of Coke, they bring some hookers, and I'm like, oh, no. So I don't show people where I live anymore. I have shown people the inside of my condo, but I'm never showing you the outside, so you don't know where I live. I love my condo. For me, it's perfect. Back at home, I have a 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom house with 2 garages, and I don't need any of that space. Here in Thailand, I've got this sweet condo. I love it. My place in China is not big either. It's bigger than my spot here, but for me, I don't need it. A lot of my joy and a lot of my happiness comes from the motorbikes. I have so much fun on them. So do I miss my cars? I miss my cars in Canada, but I would not want to have a car here. I love my bikes. I love getting out, blasting around. So am I living my best life? I certainly think I am. No question at all. Again, I think I'm living my own personal dream. And I can honestly tell you this much. There's very few people in the world who would not trade places with me if they could. So all of the guys that are projecting this, oh, you know, the horrible life, you know, you're miserable. No, you're miserable, and most likely you're jealous of what I'm doing. I'm not saying that to be arrogant. I'm just being truthful and honest with you that most people in the world would trade places with me like that. They wouldn't want to look like me, but they would love to have my life, no question. And finally, at the end comes the future, because what's next for me? What's next for Dr. Mark Sabian and the channel? Well, guys, I'm actually getting ready. I'm in training right now. Believe it or not, I am training. Not lifting weights or anything, but I'm lots of cardio, stuff like this, because I'm going to embark on a 2-month motorcycle tour where I'm going to start down in Phuket. I'm going to buy a bike and I'm going to drive up the coastline on the west side through Hua Hin, spend a couple of days there, go up over top of Bangkok, into Cambodia, down through Cambodia, back into Thailand, around Koh Chang, come up through, spend some time in Pattaya, finally, because I've never been there and I want to give you guys my impressions of it, show it to you, and just share how beautiful Thailand is with you guys. So that's what's coming up. I'm hoping to start in June. I know I'm out of my mind because I'm heading out during rainy season, but I think that's just going to add to the excitement and the thrill and just show you guys, you know, that yeah, you can live your best life no matter what, even in rainy season here. So I'm really looking forward to that. I will be doing daily updates every single day, just quick 5-7 minute videos to show you guys my progress and give you a little taste of what's happening, show you, you know, something cool, and where I'm staying. I will be doing a full budget thing to show you just how much it costs me to do this. I'm building the budget now, so when I start the video, I will, you know, disclose my budget at that point, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Every other day, I'm going to release a video about my travels, show you guys some of the places that I'm stopping, the cities, talk about the foods, the different things there, the sights, the outlooks, and just, I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm incredibly excited about where the channel is going. I'm so pleased with the growth, and I'm hoping that by the end of 2024, I hit 50,000 subscribers. I wanted to hit 30,000 in 2023. Came so close. I was off like 1 or 2 days. But yeah, guys, I'm just having the time of my life. I really, really am. And as always, I hope you guys are too. Listen, if you're not living your best life, find out what you need to do today, because again, you only have one life, and I don't want to see anybody wasting away and just not enjoying this golden gift that we're given. And again, guys, even with all of the crap, you know, the hate that I get from YouTube and this, that, you know, the challenges that I face when I'm traveling, because not everything goes smooth. I mean, look at my Vietnam trip. I mean, that was a nightmare, but it was also a really good lesson, and I will put a link in the description below. That was a great lesson that, listen, if you're in an uncomfortable situation, just get out. Don't allow yourself to be miserable in life, because again, you only get one. Till next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was all about me, but a lot of people are asking, a lot of people want to know, and hopefully I answered enough questions for now. If you have more questions, put them in the comment section. I will try to get to them down the road. Till next time, guys, cheers and have a blessed day. Oh yeah, by the way, be kind to each other. It's so easy to be kind.